Welcome back. Our recent bone-chilling temperatures have many people looking for a little relief. Jennifer Ackerman Haywood is the Grand Rapids Press craft expert, and she also shares her knowledge on her website, CraftSanity. She's here to help us warm up with a couple of cozy crafts. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, great to be back.
So what are we making today?
Well, we're going to make a few things. The first thing we're going to make is, this is a rice pack. This can be heated up or cooled down, and it's great for kids.
Oh, nice.
If mom or dad are training from the riverbank, they might be sore at times, so this could be cooled down. Also, if you have like a backache or something, you can, heat this up, and it's filled with rice. And all you need is a men's sock.
Take a sock, a big old sock.
Yep. First thing I do is kind of tuck in that toe part.
Okay.
And then you're going to put your little tongue in there. So for we're making a dog here, and just stitch that through. And it's just hand stitching, nothing real fancy.
Okay.
And then we'll speed things along here. What you do is you just then place your eyes and sew the nose, and you can put some scraps or some yarn underneath to give it a little, make it stand up a little bit.
This is just the felt.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, and actually when I was sewing this one, I found that I was sewing through to the other side. So I actually think that if you put a little bit of rice in there ahead of time, and this is just, I just got a 10-pound bag from Myers, and just drop it in. Just fill that up. I got a little carried away with this one, so you can kind of just tell, like,
this is for a big backache.
That's for a big backache. Well, you want it to be so you can kind of put it around your knee, or because if it's so stiff that you can't do anything, it's kind of defeats the purpose.
Okay.
And then probably I would actually sew the pieces on after.
This is so creative. But I've never thought to do this.
Well, and it's something the kids get into,
yeah,
so that's the fun part about it. And then you just fill it to the point where you have enough rice, where you feel like you have it's full. Like I said, this one is a little much. And then you want to make sure, some people use buttons for eyes, but I would, if you're going to put it in your microwave, you don't want the plastic to melt.
Okay, so this is okay to put in the microwave, like a sock is okay
It's okay to put it in the microwave, but do not go away from it, watch it.
Okay.
And I put it in for like a minute, see what happens, see how warm it is, and then if you want to be safe about it, definitely don't want to throw it in there and then go take a shower. You want to watch it the whole time.
Now, did you just sew the end of this?
And then I just sew it closed. Yep.
Okay.
Just I actually sewed this on the machine to make sure the rice wouldn't come out.
Okay.
So yeah, that's all you have to do for that.
Very creative.
It's a fun thing to do with the kids.
Okay. And then we have this.
Yeah, these are little. You can heat these up. You could cool them down, but no one wants to cool down and then go outside.
Now, what are these exactly?
It's just flannel.
Okay.
Little pieces of flannel, and I just took a strip, fold it in half, and then you just sew around the edges, leave a little opening, and then turn it right side out. And then what I did is I have this is like a massive funnel. You don't necessarily need.
You can use a little funnel.
You can use a little funnel, but then basically what you're doing is you just fill it, fill it up. And this is, again, you put it in the microwave.
Okay.
Put these in the microwave.
So you just fill in your pocket with rice.
Yeah, and these can go in your pocket, or those small ones you can actually fit in your glove, so in the palm of your hand. And these are like 30 seconds to a minute. You want to make sure that, test it out on your skin before you throw it in your glove, so you don't
Great
burn
when
yourself.
You take the kids to go sledding.
Yes.
When you're standing there freezing, you can just hold on to these.
If you're not moving, or at the soccer game, when you're not moving.
Do you ever use these while you're running?
The problem is if you start to sweat later, they can get kind of gross. Okay. So it might be a one-time use thing.
Sounds good.
Because rice and running don't really go hand in hand here. This next thing is basically this is just the draft blocker you can put by your door. I don't know about you, but my house seems cold these days.
Yes.
All I did is made a tube, the whole length of a bolt of fabric, so like 44 inches across and by 10 inches wide, folded it in half, and left both ends open. And then I just fed a garbage bag. I use these for my recycling. Just fed this through, and then sewed one end, and I made a big mess in my kitchen. So I recommend this would be a good thing to file away for the summer.
Okay.
Do this craft with your kids, and then save it for the winter months.
Very nice.
But you can actually empty this out too, and and then put it in the sandbox. Fill it up next year and do it again if you don't want to store it. But
very nice.
And I'll have directions for all this stuff on my website later today.
Put that in front of the door. Very nice. And real quick, I only have a couple seconds left, but let's talk about what you are writing about this Sunday.
This weekend, my craft column is about the Consumer Product Safety Improvement Act, which is really going to hit crafters, local handmade businesses pretty hard. For example, it's going to require testing. For this, this is a skirt by a local woman, Karen Harmon, and she normally sells her skirts for $32.
Okay.
She'll have to raise her price to $96 because she'll have to spend $770 to test out the fabrics and so forth. So I'm basically trying to call attention to that.
Okay.
And our sock monkey maker, Dulcie Van Dyken, might have to go to business if she can't afford testing. So I'm just
so we can read all about that on your
Sunday
article this
in the
Sunday.
Home and Garden section.
Very nice. Thank you so much for being here.